Hi everyone, welcome to our open door. Today we are hosting open door number 45. So every week our team and anyone who can join this event can join our small party. So every week we rent some apartments around Dubai and, okay, one second. Who speaks English? Окей, one second. Кто вообще на русском не говорит? На русском. На английском кто не говорит? Okay. So these folks are going to translate you, okay? So today we're going to speak on English. And so every week we spend time with our investors, clients, shareholders, and just with people who want to know more about AI, real estate investing, about Realiste, or maybe some competitors or some realtors or anyone can join this event. So that's why it's called Open Door. We do it every week. It's free. It's for everyone. Everyone can join. So like approximately half a year, we decided that all the team have been working hard. And anyways, they're going to take some relax. So we decided to do it every week for everyone. So this was our idea. And this is the number 45 event like this. Okay? So thank you for your time. So you joined this. Thanks. And every week we discuss some topic. It's about 15-20 minutes. This week we picked the topic about AI and how it's going to disrupt some markets, how this thing are going to have huge impact around the world and a huge impact about your life. And also in this event, I share with the public what we have done in Realiste for the last week. So this is just the result of the last week that I am going to show you and I'm going to share with you, okay? So first of all, can you see the screen? It's okay? Good. So let me share with you some results we have done for the last week in Realiste. First of all, now Realiste is just one company in the world, and this is literally one company in the world that digitalized 76 cities around the world in terms of price, unit square feet, and unit price. So, and now this is just one website in the world that people can literally see what as the most expensive city around the world in terms of 76 cities. And we have Tokyo, Seoul, Monaco, Hong Kong, Munich, London, San Francisco, New York, Moscow, Paris, Sydney, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and all cities around the world now we digitalize in terms of neighborhoods and prices. And this is the real-time data. So it means that it's updating daily. So what's happening right now with the pricing, with all currencies now connecting to the system. So if one currency fell down, it's just changing the rating in terms of pricing. All pricing we count in dollars, okay? Good. So let me show you that for now, 74 cities we have in the system. And what do you think? What is the most important, expensive city in terms of real estate around the world? Yeah, Monaco. Monaco is number one. 51,000, almost $52,000 per square meter. Hong Kong number 3. Singapore number. Hong Kong number 2. Singapore, number 3. Oh, it's freezing, right? Give me a second. It's freezing because it's used Zoom sharing. Could you please reload it? Please stop for a second. Okay, could you fix it? No. Oh, I see, I disconnected. Okay. Good? Let's go. So Monaco is now 1, Hong Kong, Singapore, and what is the surprise? Munich is number 4 for now. London number 5, Seoul, San Francisco, Vienna, Boston. So we have a lot of cities in France, around the world, in Russia, UAE, Australia, etc. So different cities. So what is interesting is that now you are able to see not just a square price for square meter. Now it's available to see average unit price. So the average unit price in Monaco is $6.5 million. Hong Kong, $1.3 million. And go down, 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 like the most, all cities in Russia are on the bottom of the list. So it's after the devaluation of the ruble for the last several months. So for now, the price is very cheap. Literally, the 1 meter in Monaco, let me show you, $51,000 per meter. Literally, it's more expensive than the whole apartment in some Russian cities. So 1 meter versus whole apartment in some Russian cities for now. And what is interesting for now, because we have a lot of people from Russian audience for sure. So the price, average price for Moscow city now is $176,000. So this is the exactly price of medium price for apartment in Istanbul. Exact price, average. And even Mumbai is more expensive now. Even Bangkok is more expensive now than Moscow. That's what the last 1.5 or maybe 2 years have done with the pricing in terms of dollars with Russia, okay? But what we have invented for the last week, it's something interesting. We have calculated average size of apartment for the whole city. You probably heard about the smallest apartment in Tokyo for 7 meters or something like this. Do you? Like Hong Kong, that it's impossible to live in Hong Kong because it's 2 small apartments, right? So everyone hears about this kind of news, right? It's not truth. Literally yesterday we have launched this, and let me show you how deep we are in analysis. Let's go to Seoul. Seoul is the most interesting city in the whole world for now. So we own all these neighborhoods in Seoul and tracking it now daily with all pricing around it. So you can find this information in any website in the world, just in Realiste. But also, you can click this button, average unit size. So this is average unit size by neighborhoods. Could you see it? So this is neighborhood with average unit size of 122 meters. And these are neighborhoods just near with the average unit size 30, 30, 34. You see it, right? So there is a neighborhood with average unit size is 12 meters. It's right here. And the average price for the unit is $106,000. Do you know what? Seoul has the smallest apartments in the world. Not Tokyo, and not Singapore, and not Hong Kong, Seoul. But everyone believes that it was like Tokyo because of media, because you know what I mean, right? So now thanks to AI, so now thanks to all these development things, now it's obvious information and it's transparent information. I just showed you one thing. Now AI has unlocked a lot of information around the world. And this is just one thing. And let me show you one interesting thing. So now we can show you what, in terms of 74 cities, what cities has the smallest average apartments around the world. It's not Tokyo, it's not Seoul, it's Adler in Russia. Adler, who knows or who doesn't, it's near the Sochi with Olympic Games and something like this. So literally it's Adler for now. Novosibirsk, Rostov-on-Don. So the smallest apartments, Hong Kong, the average apartment is 58 meters. Riga, 60, Mumbai, 63, London, 71. This average unit. We take into account all houses, all units, you know what I mean, right? So literally average. And now take this data into account. You know the average square meter, you know the average square price, and you know the average price of apartment. What I want you to say is that Russia is literally now overvalued dramatically. So Russia for now has the median price in terms of all prices around the world, has the smallest apartments around the world, even with compared with Hong Kong, Singapore, and different cities, or Tokyo, the smallest apartment around the world, and has the average price per unit average. So it's overvalued. I think next week we are going to make a realist rating and we will highlight overvalued and undervalued cities in terms of literally comparable analysis around the world. We are going to take into account quality, pricing, square feet, everything around it. And let me show you how deep we are now in terms of analysis. In Dubai, for now we launched one interesting feature that you also can find any site in the world. Now you can go literally to any project in Dubai for now. Let's take Dubai Marina, right? Everybody knows Dubai Marina. Right? Good. So let's pick, I don't know, let's pick any hotel around the world. So, oh, sorry, okay, let's pick this one. So last week, we launched a unique feature, interesting feature. Now we launch infrastructure. So now we show what is the infrastructure in a radius of 500 meters and 2,000 meters of this building. And we take into account all greenery spaces. You see it? Now all greenery spaces, all parks, all golf areas, etc., counted. And it was counted in AI before, but now our job in Realiste, it's more show how it explains AI. So just literally development of showing the people what AI takes into account right now. So all greenery spaces now is live. All water spaces are, in Dubai now is live. All square feet, etc. All schools now is live, and universities. So it's easy to understand where is school or university around this building. And all cafes also. So there are a lot of cafes in Dubai Marina. So it's almost literally too much. And now it's live for any apartments, any building in Dubai. Also, what I want to show you, so all this infrastructure now is live in Dubai. I think next week is going to be live in 76 cities around the world that we launched. So it's going to be literally all information in one place, and this is going to be just one site in the world, just reflects this, shows this information. But what I want to show you also, that we started to digitalize the future infrastructure and show where it's going to be and what is going to be impact on the prices of this future infrastructure. So we can go to infrastructure and click coming infrastructure. So this is going to be the future lagoons in Dubai. So it's going to be the date of launching. What is the square feet? How it's going to look like? And what is going to be the meter radius between this the apartment you want to buy or building you want to buy in apartment and what is going to be the future infrastructure here. So now it's going to be more accurate and more obvious and more objective for around the world. Now it's ready for Dubai. Next week is going to be ready for different cities around the world. So literally people will be able to make a comparable analysis. What is the best apartment around the world and what is the best building around the world right now in terms of pricing, rent, what is going to be with the future, what is now, what is infrastructure, everything. So what I want you to say is that AI now is demolish all expertise that people have worked for the last 10 years, maybe 20 years. Now AI is going to be replace this all expertise. And it's going to be much, much better than 99.9% of people in this profession. That's why it's going to be change everything. Just in real estate, that's what we do. Real is just one company that really could show the real product. Maybe in 10 years, it's going to be 100 companies, right? So it's not going to be a Realist for the 10 years so far. We are just the pioneering this and just one company in the world that have done this. But definitely 10 years so far, real estate market is going to change dramatically. So very experienced and very great real estate agents should work with this AI right now. Because real estate agents with AI now is a super powerful thing. Real estate agents versus AI are gonna lose 100%. Real estate agents in real estate market in terms of investing without AI, it's impossible. It's gonna be in the next 3 years, not 10 years, 3 years. That's why AI is so important, and this is much more huge wave than just internet. It's going to be 5 or maybe 10 times faster of, like the wave of internet, right? You probably remember your grandfather just started using internet like 3, maybe 4, 5 years ago, right? So it's like it was the wave, right? Some guys started to use it in 90s, 80s, maybe 70s, right? And a lot of people started to use it like yesterday. For the last million or last 10 millions or last billion started to use it yesterday or one year ago. So AI is going to be something different, 10 times faster and 10 times maybe more impact on the all lives, because it's going to be more it's going to be more efficient. It's going to be literally better than 99.9% of people in some profession. That is already real. It's not something somewhere. It's real now. I have been working on AI and real estate for 7, maybe 8 years so far, before it was interesting for everyone, right? So OpenAI started like 5 years ago in terms of ChatGPT. And after the ChatGPT boomed, because everyone tried it and everyone was amazed how it happened, right? But people have been working for this for 5 years. So I have been looking for OpenAI since the beginning. And I was the guy who literally tested the last version of ChatGPT 3 after the launch next day, because I was the guy in the company who tracked all this stuff. And that was an interesting day. So I spent it like 5-6 hours by testing it, really writing something in ChatGPT, different stuff. And after, my team remembered that I showed it. So I wrote a song about Realiste with the words of Snoop Dogg and Eminem. And this song was great. Literally with the style of these two singers. And I wrote to the team, so guys, from today, you all go and shoot to test it right now, because tomorrow I'm going to ask you about how you're going to work with this thing from tomorrow. And literally, we had the copywriters. Copywriters, you know what are the people, right? So people who wrote the text. Why I said wrote it, right? Wrote. Yeah, wrote the text. Because now ChatGPT makes it better than 99.9% of all copywriters. And that was the amazing thing. I wrote to our copywriters. They were two ladies in your team, right, Darren? In your team. So I wrote them. So I just wrote the article about Realiste in 10 seconds. You definitely should try it, because tomorrow we updated your KPI X10. So before the ChatGPT, the KPI was 2 articles a week. After I wrote it, now your KPI is 20 articles per week. What they said, these two ladies, they said, oh, AI will never replace us because of blah, 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 and a lot of things around. So 2 days they were fired. ChatGPT replaced them. No, literally, it's not something funny. I mean that people should use it right now, because it's so powerful that nobody, believe me, nobody can compete this. People should use it right now in real estate, in copywriting, in different areas. Because if you don't, you're going to be fired in most vacations, in most work jobs. But if you are, and you work with this, and you understood how to work with this, and how to play with this, your efficiency is going to be skyrocketing 10 times. And guess what? People are so low that you can take any job now. Literally, I can say five jobs, 5 tracks where AI is going to replace and almost 80, maybe 90% of people, literally. But 10 or 20% who works with AI are going to have much more money. You understand what I mean, right? So this 10%, for example, are going to make much more money than. So others are going to be replaced, and they're going to change the job, so it's okay. So copywriting or writing the text. Literally, all 99.9% of text are simple and rubbish around the world, right? So it's going to be replaced. AI, realtors in terms of real estate investing, 10% who works with AI are going to replace 90% of them. In terms of investing, not in terms of buying for living, okay? Buy for living is something different. Investing, this numbers, probably that's all, right? Better ROI, better forecasting, that's probably the all. But AI gives to investors global scale. So AI literally could tell you what now is the best project in Dubai, or what is the best project around the world, not just in one city. So no realtor, no people, no human being around the world could tell you this information. That's something different. And that's why it's going to be much more powerful than just internet, because through the internet, thanks to internet, all information and all products started to scale up and have an implementation level of human society 10x better, 10x faster than before the internet. Just believe, you have AI, but you don't have internet. It's possible? It's possible, right? It's possible to have invented AI, right? Before the internet, literally. Internet is just a connection between a lot of computers, right? Okay, we don't have connections, but literally we have computers, and some clever guy or some clever guys just invented AI, and it's literally happened, right? Like ChatGPT happened on some computer, in 90s, okay? So nobody in the world just know about it. Okay, just imagine these guys just showing it to some reporters in media, like TV show, like how it works, they printing it and it transferring, So people are gonna never believe it. So that's why through the internet and thanks to internet, this wave is gonna be 10x higher than internet and probably 10x faster. That's what is happening right now. And that's going to be dramatically, sorry. I don't know how to say it in English, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah, so it's going to dramatically change the world of many professions around the world. Let me guess that what is going to be the number 3 profession. You probably think it's going to be drivers, right? Or Uber drivers around the world. That's not. That thing is going to be changing for decades. Why? Because it's about human life. It's about, it's about human life. It's about insurance. It's about everything. So that's why self-driving automobiles, it's not so fast as we could think because of a lot of rules around it. But AI, for now, is no rules about it, right? That's why Elon Musk and people around the world just telling that we need some rules because now it's no rules. We can do whatever we want, right? So this is something interesting. I could say about just real estate because I have been working on it for the long time. What I would say to you guys, so once you are here or once you are listening and watching it, you're already definitely in top 1% of people who are interested in this thing. You literally can use it to make a huge profit, but it will happen anyway. With your efforts, you believe it or not, AI doesn't care. There's something literally obvious. AI doesn't care what you think about it. The company Realiste now is growing dramatically, and the company doesn't care what you think about it. It will happen anyway. You could be in the first percentage of using it and get the profit, get the result, right? And be in top 10% who have been using it for a long time and who is experienced in using it. Because the most interesting skill in the world very soon is going to be the skill about operating with AI. This is the most interesting and the skill people are going to need. So also, I think, and my developer team also think that AI are going to replace in the next 3 up to 7 years 90% of developers. So it's going to be 2 types of developers who have been working on AI or who work on AI development and no developers. All applications, all websites, database, and different stuff. So it's going to be nothing. That's what is happening now. So you probably know about booking.com, right? Or you probably know about, okay, I'm not sure, but probably you know about Google. So now the count of searches on Google is dramatically going down. They're not showing the statistics now, but it's dramatically going down. Why? Because people just don't go to Google search or any kind of search like Yandex, Google, I don't know, any kind of Yahoo kind of search, because most of the questions already asking in AI, like ChatGPT, one of them. It's a leader, right, of this space. But there are like more than 30 now AI chats or AI companies, right, who just made it. But people started to ask questions and even search in AI, literally chat or something like this, not even Google. That is something important. We do not have data, but I think that Google search dropped down 15% in the last 6 months. 15, 1-5. This is just my thoughts. So how I achieved this thirds? So I started to approximately calculate my time on Google and ChatGPT. And I asked a lot of my colleagues, and I asked a lot of my friends, and etc. And they said that most of the search they already are doing in ChatGPT, not Google. You know how much time it took for Google to achieve like a domination in United States? 5. Okay, 6. So in 2000, 2001, 2002, Google is what was a monopoly already in the search. So they started in 1995, 1996, something like this. So 5-6 years it took to dominate United States market and after globally, right? So from 2022, so from 2002, it was expansion for a global market. So ChatGPT and AI grabbed, I think, 15% of Google market, search market, in fucking 6 months. That means that now you can believe it or not, AI are gonna change your life in the next 1.5 to 3 years, dramatically. So people are not gonna use Booking to find a hotel. People are gonna use AI to ask AI, show me the best hotel in Dubai for the modest price with the best location. That is what it's gonna be. The same thing now it's happening in real estate. And I'm honored that Realiste is just one company now in the world that have done it before the big wave. So, and our team now have been working hard to show how it works under the hood on the back end. So now all we do, believe us, we're not developing AI now. It's, in most cases, it's self-educating now, and it becomes better and better in terms of estimations, rent analysis, etc. Most work, what we do now, we just show explanation. Like I showed you, like the water, the greenery around it. That's why we developed so fast, and what I showed you, we have done in 1 week so far. So, like 2 months ago, we showed just 5 cities. Now, after 2 months, we showed 74 cities around the world. So I think in 1.5 months, approximately, we're going to surpass 100 cities tracking. It means that very soon it's going to be just one place of all information, accurate information, daily and real-time information around the world. So that's what I wanted to tell you today on this open door, and I hope you like it. Thank you for your time.